We are here today with Brett Rutecki. Brett, welcome back to the show.
Hey Mike, thanks for having me.
Brett, today we're going to be talking about a product that I'm really excited about, something that you've created and that we are releasing together, something that you've created that is actually helping you out in your own business, and I know it's going to help out a ton of people as well. Something I also think that you're a little bit crazy for letting people do what they're going to be able to do with the software. But anyways, before I give it all away, let me go ahead and read off the headline for this. It says here, "Done for You Income System gives you everything to create a profitable business starting now with zero effort. Two seven-figure marketers give you their exact methods and tools for building profitable email lists fast." So Brett, bring us into this. What's this all about? Why did you create this?
Okay, so the reason I created this is because I noticed that a lot of people, I don't want to say they're doing something wrong because that sounds harsh, but maybe they're missing something in their business when they're trying to build an email list. Now, I think at this point, everybody understands that you need an email list. Like, if I need to explain to you again, if I need to explain to you why you need an email list, then maybe you need to take a step back and then come back to this video. But most people at this point are going to understand that if you want to be successful online, you need an email list. Email is the core to your business. Now, I noticed, though, that a lot of people are kind of in the wrong mindset. I don't want to say mindset because that sounds stupid, like think to win and stuff, because that sounds lame. But really, people are in the wrong mindset. They're thinking about things the wrong way. And the reason I say this is because I've heard the same thing over and over and over again from people. They would say, "Hey, Brett, my traffic isn't working. My traffic source isn't working. I can't get the traffic that I need. Oh, I got traffic from this and it didn't work. I didn't get any opt-ins." And I always hear the same thing. I'm going to give you a very specific example. A guy just posted in my Facebook group and he said, "Hey, Brad, I ran a Facebook ad and I didn't get any opt-ins." And I said to him, "Okay, well, that sucks. I know that's a bad feeling to spend, 20 or 30 bucks on an ad and feel like you got nothing for your ad. But what you could do is learn from it. You can go ahead and step back and try to figure out where you slipped up." So I started questioning him because I wanted to help the guy out. And I said to him, "So you didn't get any clicks on your ad?" He goes, "Oh, no, a whole bunch of people clicked on my ad." I was like, "Well, there's your problem." He goes, "Yeah, the traffic's no good." I'm like, "No, you got the traffic. The traffic worked. The traffic source worked. You got tons of traffic. You just said that. The issue that you had was the offer. The issue you had was the squeeze page. When people clicked your ad or you go from your traffic source and went to your squeeze page, and either one of two things, either your squeeze page wasn't good and didn't express why they needed the product you were giving away, or the product itself just wasn't enticing. Either way, though, the problem was not traffic. This gentleman did not have a traffic problem. He had an offer problem. And this is what you hear all the time. You hear people all the time saying, like, "I can't get traffic. I don't have traffic. My traffic doesn't convert." The problem is not your traffic. You are getting traffic. The problem is your offer. If you don't have a good offer, then it doesn't matter. If I have a store that sells one product and that product is shit, it doesn't matter how many people come in my store. Nobody wants it. Okay?
You have to actually
Right?
want what you're selling, or even what you're giving away. If you weren't even selling shit in your store and you were giving it away, you still wouldn't have any conversions.
Well, that's right, because when you're doing list building, you're really, and this is something that I've said this many times, and I think sometimes people don't believe it or they have a hard time accepting it. But when you have a squeeze page and when you're doing list building, you are selling the product that you're giving away. The customer is paying with their email address. Always be in that mindset. You are not giving it away. You are selling it. I'm giving you something, which is my email address, and you are giving me something. That's an exchange of value. Mm-hmm. You're selling it, okay? My valuable email address for your valuable software. If I don't feel that what you are giving me in exchange for my valuable email address is worth that exchange, I'm not going to make the exchange, right? If somebody came to me and said, "Hey, Brad, I'll give you a copy and paste from Wikipedia for the listing of internet marketing, and you give me your phone number," I'd be like, "Well, screw you. That's stupid. Why would I do that?" Right?
One of the biggest problems I've had, and because I'm not a software developer, is coming up with something of value that I can give people that they're going to want to actually exchange their email for. Now, for me, in the beginning, that was really, really hard because I was thinking to myself, okay, well, I don't have any software. Maybe I can create something like a case study or like some information showing something that I've done, maybe how I've built an email list or I've made money doing this, and then that's something of value that I can give away. But of course, to be able to do something like that, even, you have to have actually done that. I remember the other day we were actually doing a call with our coaching group, and someone was like, well, if I haven't done that yet, if I haven't had results like that, should I just lie about that? Should I just pretend that I'm making money online? And you and I both had the same reaction. We were like, no, eventually you're gonna get called out. It's gonna ruin your reputation, and it's a very bad idea to do that. So for someone that is just starting out, that doesn't have any valuable information to give away, and that isn't a software developer, I think you have a solution for that.
Yeah, that's where it came about. Now, understanding that people that generally have an offer problem, that's the biggest issue they have, I started thinking to myself, well, how can I help them with that? Well, the way I can help them with that is by giving them something that's valuable, giving them something that when people go ahead and see, they say, wow, I want this. I'm putting my email address in because I need this. Now, that's half of the equation. The other half of the equation is the presentation. You need to be able to convince them that what you're giving away is valuable. Because you can't just say, hey, I'm going to give you my thing. It's awesome. Okay, well, it may be awesome, but you have to show them that it's awesome. Because if they don't believe it's awesome, there's no exchange there, right? So what I did was I created Valuedeliver. And Valuedeliver is a product, it's a cloud-based system that allows people to very quickly and very easily create pages. And I shouldn't say create pages because the pages are already done. And that's a key ingredient, which I'll get to. Put up squeeze pages that give away my softwares. Now, the reason I didn't say create before is because you don't create the page. The page is actually already made for you. And this is important because I did all of that split testing that normally people would do. See, the way you test a page and make sure that it's going to opt in is you build a page, you test it, you see if it works, and you change it, and you test it, you see if it works, you change it, until you finally get an optimized page. That's a big problem for people, too, because most people just getting started, they don't have a bunch of money to be spending traffic and sending traffic to a page just to test it, right? They're like, oh my God, I can't afford to do this. I mean, what am I going to spend $500 on traffic to test something and tweak it? So I've done all of that for them. So with Valuedeliver, what they get is a tested, optimized squeeze page that we know converts because I've actually used it and tested and tweaked it, that gives away a valuable software in order to get people to opt in. So now they have the ability to communicate the value to their visitor, and they're also providing value, which entices the visitor to say, yes, I want to make that exchange. I'll give you my email. You give me this product, this software.
Now, you've been actually doing this yourself, using this same exact strategy in your own business. Talk to us a little bit about what people can expect as far as what you've experienced. Like, how much money are you making per email per month? Because I know the industry standard is $1. What's going to make these subscribers different than that $1 that people talk about?
Well, the industry standard is $1 per email. That's what people say. Honestly, I kind of think that somebody just popped that out of their head for easy math. Mm-hmm. What I like to say is at least $1, because I could do everything wrong and still make $1 per subscriber. So as far as how much money am I making with email, I mean, with email marketing in general, I make several $100,000 a year with email marketing. Email marketing is an essential thing. And as you said, I've been doing this. I've been using Valuedeliver. And I initially used Valuedeliver to test my products, to test it out to make sure it works, to test the squeeze pages and stuff. And then I continue to use it because, I like money too. Right? I want to build an email list. I want to grow my business just like everybody else does. So yeah, I continue to use it as well. Every time you add a subscriber to your email address, to your email list, your income goes up. It's like another asset. And once you start building them and start getting more on your list, you almost get hungry. If I can add 10 more, that's 10 more bucks a month at least I can make. Maybe $20 a month, maybe $30 a month more. If I can add 100, I'm making $100 more. If I can add 300 new emails to my email list, I can buy that car and they're going to pay for it for me. That type of thing, right?
Yeah, it's you talked earlier in the interview about people by now they should understand the power of email marketing and how valuable it is, which is why I asked you about the money there. I really think that once you start looking at it, I know there's an example on the sales page here of just if you could add just 25 new emails to your list every day. And 25 is not a lot of people to add, especially if you have something of value to give away. Now, 25 might sound like a lot if you're trying to give away some PDF that was written back in 2008. It's going to be hard to get 25 people to sign up to get that because no one wants that. But if you have something of value that people are actually going to want, your conversions are going to go way up, and you're going to see that, okay, people are actually putting their email address because they're getting something of value here. So the numbers here, we have it on the sales page here. In 30 days, you could be making, if you're building your list of 25 new emails every day, $750 a month in 30 days. That's a number, and I want to talk about that with you here. We said in 30 days you could be making, of course, it's not a guarantee. We can't guarantee that, and it's illegal to do that. But if someone was to add 25 new emails to their list over a 30-day period, to be making $750 in the first month is not some crazy internet marketing hypey sales page number that we just kind of pulled out of our butts here. Like, this is real stuff. Emails equal money, and I hope that people understand that.
Yeah, emails definitely equal money. And again, we could have, I could have, and like we said, if you add 25 emails to your list, you make $750 by the end of the month. You could be doing that. And again, we have to say could because, I mean, the law is the law, and I can't say will because how could I know what's going to happen in the future? Maybe you'll get hit by a bus. I cannot say that, right? Or God forbid something happens. But the point is, we always have to say could. I mean, I firmly believe you will, but legally I have to say could.
Sure.
Now, I could have just put up a screenshot of, a day that I made $30,000 and said, look at all this money. But I didn't do that. Instead, I gave the real number. But what I want everybody to understand is that $750 is no joke. I'm going to give a real good example about that. We were just talking about escrow when we were in our coaching. And I said, oh, I'm in escrow right now. Like, for some reason, escrow came up, and I said, I'm in escrow right now. He said, what, did you buy a new rental property? And I said, yeah. So I bought a new rental property. That rental property cost me $30,000 to buy. I'll probably put about $20,000 in rehabbing it. I'll spend $50,000. I will make $400 a month in profit from that.
And you spend
$400 a month
$50,000?
Yeah, for a $50,000 investment, I'll make a $400 a month profit. Now that's actually a decent investment, because $400 a month times 12 months, that's $5,600 or $4,800. So I'm making about 9% return on my investment. That's a decent investment. It's not a bad investment. But the point is, $400 a month for investing $50,000 in the real estate industry, or I can add 400 emails to my list, which was less than like a month's worth of emailing, and make the same amount of money. This is why email is so profitable. It's like the most profitable thing ever. It's like a freaking waterfall of money when you have a list. But you have to have the list. And in order to get the list, you have to give people something of value. They are not going to give you their valuable email address unless you give them something valuable in exchange. It's just like kind of like I always think of it as like picking up a girl. Like, so you meet a pretty girl and you want to get her phone number. You don't just walk up to the girl, not knowing her, out of nowhere, and say, hey, can I have your phone number? No, you talk to her. You make her laugh a little bit. You show her that you're a nice guy. You give her some value. Mm-hmm. And you make her think, maybe I'd like to talk to this guy some more. Then you say, hey, can I call you sometime? Right? There's an exchange there.
And then she puts her email in the opt-in form?
And then she puts her phone number in. And you call her 500 times a day and offer her a credit card offer. But another side note about that is, a lot of times you see people trying to give away these crappy, like 2005 PDFs that they got from like a PLR site. And I get why they do that, because they don't have the money to invest in a high-quality giveaway. Like high-quality things they're going to give away. But there's two issues with that. First, you're not giving them anything of value, so you're not going to get the opt-in, or you're not going to get many opt-ins. The second thing is, when you do finally get an opt-in, maybe you're getting a 2% opt-in rate, so you get 100 people to your site, and you got 2 emails, and you think, okay, well, that's something. But here's the thing. Those people open up your PDF, and they're like, well, this sucks. You're not impressed. Okay, when they're not impressed, they don't care what you say later. I gave you a chance, buddy. You screwed up, right? So when you give them something high quality, like a high quality software, not only do you get a higher opt-in, but when they look at it, they're like, oh man, I'm actually glad I opted in to get this. I'm happy that I got this product from you. Maybe I'll check out what else you have.
Like if you give the girl your phone number and she calls and your mom picks up the phone, that's probably not going to be a good first impression, is it?
Yeah, exactly. Or your wife.
Or your wife. That's even worse. Brett,
It's not going to be the best thing, right? Or so it's not about just giving a high quality to get the opt-in. It's also about giving them high quality so that way they're glad they opted in, so they don't feel cheated or tricked afterwards.
Bring us inside. Let's take a look at how this actually works.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. All right, so you should be able to see my screen. Let me know when it's coming through. You should be able to see a picture of me in a t-shirt making a welcome video at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, we see it.
All right, so Valuedeliver is designed to do one thing. It's designed to make it very easy for people to put up quality pages that give away quality products. Again, I want to stress this. Valuedeliver is not a page builder. You do not build your page. You do not edit your page. That's the exact opposite. If you want to try your luck and hope that you can make a page that converts, then that's fine. Use a page builder. But if you want a page that's been tested and proven to convert with split tests from a top marketer, well, then that's what Valuedeliver is. I just wanted to be clear about that so people don't think that it's a page builder, because it's not. It's a done-for-you page. Okay. So in order to use Valuedeliver, you go ahead and click on Squeeze Pages. And you can see a couple that I've actually been running. Here's one that I was recently running that I'm giving away my Mail It plugin. I got 67 opt-ins from that. I actually ran a Facebook ad to that to get 67 opt-ins, paying around $1 in email, which is pretty sweet. When you're paying $1 in email and you're making $1 a month, well, in 2 months I'll have doubled my money. It's a good deal. So anyway, let me go ahead and show you how to set up a page. Go ahead and click this. Enter in your page name. We'll call it Show Mike. Select the product that you want to give away. So there are several products in here you can give away. You can give away my Jack Checker plugin, my currently viewable plugin, my slide capture plugin, my Mail It plugin. That's actually a really valuable thing. I've never allowed anybody to give away my Mail It plugin before. I've given it away for list building. Nobody else has ever been allowed to. So you can give away my autoresponder WordPress plugin. You can give my Squeezematic software as a service. So you can actually give away one of my SaaSes, Squeezematic. And you can give away my Hijacks software as a service front-end access.
I want to interject here really quick and just tell you guys, I mean, these are all softwares that Brett has created. These are Brett Ruchecki softwares. So it's not like these are some random things that we've gotten off of PLR sites. This is real quality stuff that Brett maintains himself, and you do all the support for everything, and you update all these different softwares. I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah, Squeezematic has actually been in existence and has been consistently updated since 2013. That's when I originally wrote it. And it's been updated and modified and continuously to grow. So you're not giving people crap that's going to disappear. It's not something I pulled off a PLR site because I was too lazy to make something quality for you. Because that's the point here, is that you have something quality to give away. So I'm going to go ahead and give away the My Mail It plugin. And I'll go ahead and you can go ahead and enter in your, you can actually click here if you want to preview the page and see what it looks like. We're not going to do that though because I'm going to show it to you in a second. We auto integrate with a couple of different autoresponders. You can auto integrate with Aweber, with MailChimp, with GetResponse, or with my Mail It system if you happen to be a My Mail It user. If you want to change the video, so each of these squeeze pages has a video. These days, you need a video on your squeeze page. People are fast-paced. They don't want to sit there and read your squeeze page. It's much better to just have a quick video explaining what the value is that they're going to get if they choose to opt in. I have created videos for everybody. However, if you'd like to have videos in your own voice, maybe for branding or whatever, you're more than welcome to go ahead and put in your own video. Just enter in your video code there. This is something that's very important. Require GDPR. There are several countries now, particularly European Union countries, that require GDPR regulations, which is being like checking a box, saying I understand I'm going to be emailed and stuff. There's a couple of different regulations, and if you are in one of those countries, you might want to go ahead and turn on require GDPR. And optionally, you can go ahead and enter in any custom code. So if you have any tracking code or pixel code or anything like that you want to enter in there, you can go ahead and put that in there. Click on Save Page. And that's it. You just built your page. It's done. So we go ahead and click on it. And there's your page.
And so this right here, this link right here, it's all hosted by us. We don't like people don't have to have a domain name. They don't have to have hosting. They don't have to have anything.
No, they have to. They don't have anything. It's done. It's tested. I've sent traffic to these. I've made sure the headline converts. I've made sure the video converts. I make sure that the layout and everything is mobile responsive. Everything is done. Everything is ready to go. And since I opted in for GDPR compliance, there's the GDPR compliance links right here. There's a done for you privacy policy. If you want to go ahead and use, say, any type of paid traffic that requires privacy policy like Facebook. So everything here is done for you. And again, that's the point of Valuedeliver. It's not a page builder. It is a done for you page. If people want to, like I said, try their luck and hope that they can make something that converts or run their own split tests, that's fine. But that's not what Valuedeliver is. The idea of Valuedeliver is you don't have time to do that, so I did it all for you.
Well, one thing I want to interject here is some people might be going like, oh, what niches is this for? And it's obviously a lot of these products, they're built specifically in the internet marketing niche. But that being said, if someone was to go and to approach a local business or any business with some of these different softwares, you create your own video, say, hey, do you want to get this? You're a local restaurant and you should be building an email list. Can I give you guys an autoresponder for free that you can use in your business? Go ahead and check this out. I mean, you can make these, you can pretty much target any niche you want if you use your head a little bit.
Yeah, that's actually why I put the Mail It plugin in there, because again, since that I created all the products that people are giving away, and I'm in the internet marketing niche, just by default, all the products that I'm giving away are in the internet marketing niche. But I realized that a lot of people would want value from this and want to be able to use this that aren't in the internet marketing niche. So that's why I put Mail It in there. The reason being is it doesn't matter what niche you're in, you still need a list. So now you have something. If you're in the health niche and you're trying to track people in health, well, now you have that. You can give away Mail It. If you're, whatever niche you're in, you can always attract people that want to use email.
One thing you didn't show, and I think people might be curious to see, Brett, is the delivery of the thing that they're getting. If you want to show how that works, because people are always asking, how am I going to deliver my product? How do I deliver these things? What happens after someone opts in? How does that get delivered?
All right, so they go ahead. We're going to go ahead and enter in their email address here, and we're going to go ahead and click the 2 checks because I have GDPR compliance required. Now, this wouldn't naturally be here if you didn't have it required. It's important to mention. You can turn that off. I showed you before, but since I have it for this demo, I had GDPR on. I have to check these 2 boxes. I'll go ahead and click Get It right now, and it will redirect me to the download page. Now, that email address is now inside of Valuedeliver, and I can download that anytime I want. I didn't set up an autoresponder integration, but if I did, it would have gone to my autoresponder. So I now have the customer's email address, and they can go ahead and download the free gift that we've given them away.
Cool. And then they just click that link right there. They don't have to do any kind of hosting for that. There's nothing that they need to set up there as far as that goes. What if they don't have an autoresponder, Brett?
Well, if they don't have an autoresponder, they can go ahead and they can use the Mail It plugin that is part of Valuedeliver. They can go ahead and enter in their own email address and get the Mail It plugin, which is the WordPress version of my Mail It software. And if they are picking this up during the initial launch, they're actually going to get the cloud-based version of the Mail It software as well. So the cloud-based version of Mail It is the software that I actually use in my own business. I use it for all my email marketing. And we realized that, like, okay, well, this is like half of a thing. Like, we're giving away to build a list. That's great. We're giving them high quality products that they give away. That's great. But, when I first got started, I really couldn't afford an autoresponder. Maybe some other people can't afford an autoresponder. Hey, let's give them an autoresponder. What can I say? I like to deliver value. See the pun there?
Love it. Valuedeliver. Cool. So on the front end here, they're going to get everything that they saw here, all 6 products with giveaway rights. Of course, kind of a hidden bonus in there is you guys, they're going to actually be able to get access to those different products that you're giving away as well. So they're going to get access to that. They get the Mail It software, the cloud-based version to use for themselves. Again, I don't want to make that it can be a little bit confusing there. The one that they're able to give away is the Mail It plugin, and the one that they'll be able to use is the Mail It SaaS system there. So there's just a little bit of of a difference there on that. These are all personal rights here. They can use them for anything in their own business. Any limits on how many pages that they can build for themselves? Any limits on how many subscribers that they can get? Any kind of thing that they're gonna get, like, be like, oh, I didn't know I could do that.
I never did that kind of stuff, like the number of pages you can build or the number of subscribers you can get with the system. I never really did that. I mean, honestly, it doesn't cost anything extra for the database to be a little bit bigger. I still got to pay for the server, and I always thought that was kind of lame when people are like, oh, okay, if you want to get more than 1,000 subscribers, you got to pay more. That's silly. So no, I don't do that stuff.
Cool. Okay, so that's the front end offer that everyone's going to be getting. Did I miss anything there on that?
No, I think you covered it.
Cool. And if you don't mind, I'll walk people through the first OTO, since I'm on the page there with my video. So the first upgrade that you guys are going to be seeing once you purchase is going to be the Pro Tools version. Now with this, you're going to be able to monetize Valuedeliver. So we talked before about making money, how much money you can make from each email every month. Well, of course, you need a way to monetize that, some offers to promote. So what Brett's done is he has created a done-for-you product funnel. It has 9 different products in it that you're going to be able to promote and keep up to 100% of the profits for these products in this funnel. On top of that, you've done something pretty neat here, and I know that you've been doing a lot of different Facebook ads. I'm going to let you talk to us a little bit about that, the done-for-you Facebook ads.
Yeah, I'm a huge proponent of Facebook ads. Facebook ads allows you to laser target people. So I can, like, for example, I'm in the make money online niche. I know people that buy make money online products are generally between the ages of 35 and 55, and they generally live in specific countries as well. So with Facebook, I can target those people specifically. Now, in order to get ads that actually convert, you actually have to have nice graphics, you have to have nice text, you have to have everything set up properly. And in order to do that, you have to spend a bunch of money testing. Okay, sometimes people say, I ran a Facebook ad, I didn't get any clicks, what's wrong? Well, the only way to find out, test new graphics, test new text, test new headlines. People are like, oh, Jesus, that sounds expensive. And guess what, guys? It can be. So what I actually did was, I did a done-for-you set of Facebook ads, one for each product, and I've tested graphics, I've tested headlines, I've tested text, and picked the winners, and I'm going to give people a winner. So now you have a way to get cheap traffic from Facebook just by following the results of my tests, because I've done all that split testing and work for you.
Yeah, so they're going to get all of the images that you've used, the text that you've used, so that they don't have to go out there and try to figure this out themselves. If you guys are looking for a way of getting cheap traffic using the same methods that Brett's been using to give these away, you have that all done for you there. On top of that, you're also going to get developer rights to this, meaning that you can go out there and charge clients to run campaigns for them. So you can go out there and approach people and say, hey, are you looking for more traffic and leads, and provide this as a service for them. So that's the pro version here. Again, it's an optional upgrade for anyone that wants to get the pro features here and be able to monetize this better. The second OTO that we have is something that is Brett's famous agency resale rights. Brett, I'm gonna let you explain that one too, because it's your
yes.
it's your baby.
So agency is my system that allows people to sell my software, so they can sell my software as their own product, and that's an important distinction, as their own product, because when you have your own listing, your own product on a site like JVZoo, an affiliate network, what you can do is you can attract affiliates to promote for you. So people might notice that our launches are only 3 days long. And the reason they're only 3 days long as opposed to the traditional 5 or 6 or 7 days is because after our 3 days is up, we step aside, we don't let our affiliates promote anymore, and we let people with this agency reseller attract the affiliates, sell my system, and make money from it. So with agency, you have a done-for-you way to sell the product because I've created the product, created the members area, I've created the sales page, I've created the sales video. Literally, all you need to do is copy some text that's shown to you, paste it inside of JVZoo where you're shown, create your product listing, and now you can sell Valuedeliver as your own product. This is important because you can build your own email list, you can attract your own affiliates, and of course you can make money from the sales.
And this is different than the way that other people do this. You guys have probably seen where people give you like an affiliate link to apply for, and you promote through an affiliate link. With this, Brett shows you how you, in 5 minutes, how you can set up your own listing on JVZoo. It's your product listing. It's all under your name. You're not like running it through someone else's like account there. It's going to be completely yours. But on top of that, everything's done. You don't need hosting. You don't need. We're not going to give you a bunch of like files, a big zip file, and say good luck. Go ahead and install this white label thing on your computer or on your server, and you're like, what the heck? What am I supposed to do with that? It's all 100% done for you. You get the members area, the sales material, like Brett said. Brett does all the support for you, so you don't have to be a tech wizard. And there is going to be no limits on how many people that you can sell this to. One thing I wanted to mention though is I think it would be a perfect for anyone that's getting inspired here. If you were going to use Valuedeliver to build your email list. Let's say you give away one of Brett's software, and then you say, "Hey, the first email that you send them is like, hey, I hope you liked it. Would you like to be able to sell this yourself? Did you want to be able to actually go out there and make money yourself from this?" And you can. I mean, it's just. I see this stuff. I don't know about you, Brett, but my brain starts working, and I know there must be other people out there as well.
That's exactly how I think, and the great thing that works like that. So what you're basically saying is people use Valuedeliver to build an email list and say to the people on that list, "Hey, would you like to buy Valuedeliver?" Because you have the agency access to it. And what makes something like that work is you are the proof. So look, like if you were to opt in to work through my Valuedeliver system, I mean you personally, and I said, "Hey Mike, would you like to opt in? Would you like to buy Valuedeliver?" The natural question is going to be, well, does that actually work if I buy it? Well, yes, it works, and you know it works because you opted in from Valuedeliver. You are the proof, and that's what makes something like that an easy sale. Like you don't have to convince people that something works because the fact that they're talking to you is proof that it works.
That's OTO 2. And again, that's an optional upgrade for you guys. And there's only one more OTO here. And this is going to be a live traffic training from Brett and myself where we show you exactly how we're driving traffic to our own businesses. We're going to be showing you both free and paid methods that we're currently using, again, at this time in 2018 on our own businesses, exactly what's working and what's not working. You're going to be able to ask any questions that you have and come on this live call. And of course, if you can't make the live call, you're going to get a recording of it as well. So don't worry about that. But of course, the people, if you can, we always say the people that attend are going to get the most value from it, just because you're able to actually ask questions and really be able to speak with us there. And we're going to stay on that call until all your questions are answered. And if you've got other questions about making money online stuff and in what we're doing in our business, it's all going to be revealed inside of that training. Brett, anything else? Anything that I missed? Anything you wanted to mention before we wrap it up?
No, just the thing that I want to get across to people again, and even if people decide to say, "Hey, Brett, you know, what you're saying makes kind of sense, I guess, but I don't really want your software because I think you suck or something," right? But even if people decide that maybe the Valuedeliver isn't for them, I do want them to at least accept the fact of what I told them originally, at least learn from this interview a little bit, that the major problem most people have is that exchange. It's that if you want to build an email list, you really have to give something of high quality. If you decide, hey, you know what, I don't want to give away your software, Brett, I don't want to use your tested pages, I want to go ahead and build my own software and spend money getting a custom software and do my own split testing for the next couple of weeks, that's great. And I appreciate your motivation, and that's good. But either way, either do it that way or use my done-for-you system. If you think you're going to get results giving away some kind of like crappy PLR that you got from a PLR site from 2005 with some generic page, that's not going to work, guys. So either do one of the two ways, either do it yourself or use my way, but please don't give away crappy PLRs because you're not going to get any results.
Again, thank you so much for coming on the show and best of luck with our launch.
I'll go, Mike.